Hello again and welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a lager, in fact. It was sent to me by Meantime London and it's their London Lager. I do quite like the look of this, to be honest. There's a picture of London in the background, look, with a London eye. Just swirling around here, there's pictures of this Big Ben. A few of the other landmarks there. People walking in the park. London Bridge. So this is, what are we, 4.5% ABV. Let's get it open into a glass, see how it pours, smells, and get into it straight away. Right, using a lovely Meantime London glass there. It was quite generously sent to me. I haven't done a lager for such a long time on the Real Ale Guide. Do you know, since reviewing beer, I haven't drunk a lager in months and months and months and months. Probably 7-8 months. Just, you know, but this is a craft lager, so it's going to be totally different. Have a look at that. It's a very, very lager looking beer, as you would expect. Light golden in colour. It's quite carbonated, but I tell you what, it does look. It looks crisp, mild and smooth. It's a little, very, very small one finger head. Let's check the aroma. It smells quite a little hoppy. And like a sweet malt smell going on there, so I'm going to get straight into this. Cheers. As lagers go, that's quite nice. I find lagers very, very light in the taste. The aroma was quite nice, and then when it comes to the taste, it's slightly citrusy and like a sweet malt taste. When it comes to the taste, let's go again. It's just smooth, sweet malty. There's a slight bit of a tang to it, but you get that with most lagers. I think it's just how they're made. It's going down very, very easily, this beer. Very, very easily. Am I impressed? If I was to buy a lager, which I don't generally do, if I was to buy a lager and I seen this cold in a shop, or if I seen this on draft against most of the generic massive companies out there, I would buy this. I would buy this, not out of spite or just because this is a craft beer, because this is a good beer. I would go for this over most of the lagers that I've tried. I'm looking to get into the German wheat beers and all the different styles of German lagers, because I've had a lot of comments saying you need to try a few German lagers, so that's something I'm going to be looking forward to in the future, hopefully. But back to this, let's see what they've got written about this on the bottle. The countryside surrounding London provides the world's finest brewing ingredients, Kentish hops and East Anglian malted barley. At Meantime's state-of-the-art microbrewery, we combine the two to produce the definitive London lager. Yeah, I mentioned the sweet malt and the Kentish hops. They are there very subtly. A kind of a very, very light lemon taste. It's not too bad at all. www.meantimebrewing.com and www.londonlager.com, facebook.com/London Lager. That's all of their websites. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty quick review for me today, so I'm going to rate this now, and I'll knock this back and rate it. London Lager from Meantime. Always finish a drink on the Real Ale Guide. Meantime, London Lager from Real Ale Guide gets... This is a lager rating. I'm going to give it a lager rating. For a lager, I'm going to give it an 8. 8 out of 10 for a lager. For a craft beer and something which I usually drink, I'm going to go slightly lower. I'm going to give this a 6. Pardon me. Thanks for watching another edition of the Real Ale Guide. If you want to get in contact with me, Facebook, www.facebook.com/Real Ale Craft Beer. Twitter is Real Ale Today. Twitter/Real Ale Today. Email realaleguide@googlemail.com. But most of all, I love your comments. Love your comments. Leave them. I'll always answer them. Tell me if you've had this London Lager. Tell me if you generally drink lagers. But thanks for watching. Be sure to tune into the next show. Subscribe if you want. And cheers.